see I get smoked, nigga.
Work, nigga. Gang, B-I-B-O,
One double O,
B-I-B-O.
Big B-boy on them gang shit, on a rocket,
B-boy on them
nigga.
niggas.
Became my blunt, bitch.
You're watching the master at work.
Smoke 'em like a BK, that's CG. On the range, still smoke on your OG. Tryna put a BK on TV.
Hey yo, what up squad? Welcome back to HOODROK Entertainment, realest, dopest, most active reaction channel on YouTube. No cap too, you already know. Bro, fuck, what's happening? Yo, you niggas know who it is. It's your boy. It's your boy T-Roy. Nigga did, you know, I was gonna smoke this blunt. Nigga didn't want to miss out. So, you know, I before he'd sit on one of these. But yo, we got this video, 10 most dangerous gangs in Europe. Bro, I'm a little bit thin to see which countries these gangs are from. Cause you don't want to play around in Europe. Those are those gangs that your ass go missing, chop your ass up. They find you like the little pieces all around. You know what I mean? Over here, they find the whole body all intact. You know what I mean? The other niggas, you find bodies with the heads missing and shit. Like, what the fuck? So anyway, we're gonna get into this. Don't forget, bro, hit that subscribe button if it's your first time tapping in. Click up, squad up, tapping, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna roll this blunt. If you got something to smoke, bro, some new shit. Look at that shit. So, smoked one of these last night, put my ass to sleep. Put my ass to bed, bro. Fuck, for real. So, yo, blaze up with your boy. Don't forget, hit the notification bell. Nothing but fire shit over here, bro. I thought we'd tap into some something different other than the music, you know what I mean? So, yo, let's get into this, see what's up.
The old continent is one of the most favorite places for criminals and their activities, and it has some very powerful mafias and gangs, especially after the creation of the EU and the opening of international borders between EU member states. Organized crime began to flourish. From 2007, when Romania and Bulgaria joined...
Oh, bro. I should have thought about that. Romania, you already know you don't want to go play around over there. You already know, I've seen Taken and shit, nigga. Like, nah, but for real though, it's like the difference with your guys' countries is like you've got borders, like you're landlocked countries, you know what I mean? You've got other countries, you can walk over to the next country. Here in New Zealand, we don't have to worry about that shit. You know, we're an island nation, right? Like shit, these days you're getting chicks just going to the North Island. Like these days they chick, like I gotta walk through the body scanner just to cross to the, because New Zealand's like 2 islands, right? No, we're not a part of Australia. Fuck. Some niggas ask that shit. Like, but you can't just walk over halfway across the country. You gotta catch the boat or the plane. And these days you get checked on those motherfuckers. You know?
The EU organized crime in Europe reached its peak.
Here, bro.
Well, not only the countries of the European Union, also other European countries have mafias and very dangerous gangs, such as Russian, Albanian, Serbian, etc.
Shout out Marshall Page, bro, and play around with the Albanians. Like, for real. I watched another documentary on the Albanians taking over the cocaine trade and shit, bro. Insane, bro.
Now, in 2022, we're talking about the second largest market in the world, just after the US. In today's video...
How did Germany do that, bro? How do you go and start 2 wars, the 2 biggest wars in history, World War I and World War II? Your whole country gets bombed, leveled, bro. Like most of the war was fought in Germany, but leveled. And now, yous are the second most powerful fucking money in the world.
Still, after all that.
After all that, like you didn't even have a building to run a shop from, like a store. How did you come back from that and become the second most powerful currency? And that's insane, bro. That's just crazy running back.
Now in 2022, we're talking about the second largest market in the world, just after the US.
That's insane, bro.
Today's
that's
video,
insane, bro.
We present you the 10 most powerful and dangerous gangs in Europe.
In other words, don't play with none of these dudes.
Yeah. No cap on these motherfuckers.
Bro, even if they had a top 100, don't play with none of them. Because there's a lot of cities and a lot of hoods in Europe. Europe's a big place, right? How many countries in Europe? Like, insane, bro. I'm gonna have a look.
Number 10.
Google that.
Galician clans.
Huh?
Traditionally, the region of Galicia
Spain?
made its money from the fishing industry, to which the coastal geography of the region lent itself. Following the crippling of the fishing industry, local fishermen began smuggling tobacco to keep their business alive. The success of these tobacco smuggling activities led to the creation of...
Europe has 27 countries in it. That's insane, bro. That's insane, bro. 27 countries, and this is only the top 10. So you got to think, out of 27 countries, the most dangerous gang in every country is dangerous. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's 27 gangs.
Yeah.
But we only got the top 10. So in other words, bro, don't just think only these gangs are the gangs you want to watch out for. Shit. If I'm from a country, let's be honest, if I'm not from a country, I ain't messing with any gang. I don't care if you, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, nothing there.
I ain't from here. I don't know how dangerous you are, bro. I could be playing with...
dangerous?
You could be playing with the most dangerous gang in the country, but you don't know it. Like,
clan-based
I want none of that,
groups
bro.
who made their entire living off smuggling. Nowadays, the Galician clans use their Colombian and Moroccan contacts.
Yeah, don't mess with them. Anything that has Colombian in it, I ain't playing with you.
Cocaine and hashish, aside from illegal tobacco, into the Spanish mainland. While the Galician smuggling business in the beginning was very local, the internationalization of the organized criminal activities have led to crime-related clan
Yo, what's that at the bottom of the
feudalization
screen? Cocaine Coast. Was that a movie or something? That'd be dope to see.
Organized criminal
It
activities have led
disappears as that clip disappears. It must be something called like
crime-related clan
docos and that
feud,
before.
where murder, kidnapping, and torture is occasionally committed by criminal Galician clan. Kidnapping and torture is occasionally related clan feuds, where murder, kidnapping, and torture is occasionally committed by criminal Galician clan members or Colombian contacts.
I don't like being the victim of that shit. That's what damn sure. But yeah, let him play with me. Tell him.
Number 9. The 36 Boys, Germany.
There's probably more than 36 of them.
It is estimated that there are over 3 million Turks in Germany. It is estimated that there are over 3 million Turks in Germany.
Damn.
After racist violence increasing dramatically during the economic crisis in the 1980s, many of those attacks were against the Turkish community, which led teenagers of Turkish immigrants to form gangs in order to protect themselves.
That's usually how it works, bro. That's usually how it works. So the gang that I come from was the same thing, bro. Like, it was formed in a juvenile detention center here in New Zealand, where they used to take kids off parents that couldn't look after their children, and they put them in these little ball stool places, bro. And the people that were meant to care for them were mistreating them and fucking sexually abusing them and that. So that was my dad's era and shit. So they all formed this little group inside those places. And fuck, every time a staff member tried to do that shit, they'd all rush in there and bash the cunt, you know what I mean? And that's how the gang was formed. And then those people started getting released into the community, and that's how the gang ended up out in the community. And there was another gang already in the community that was formed, and we ended up clashing, and that was fuck 54 years ago, bro. And we're still beefing to this day.
From the late 1980s to the mid-1990s, the 36 Boys were a group of primarily Turkish immigrants from the Berlin-Kreuzberg borough of Germany. At the height of its power, from the Berlin-Kreuzberg borough of...
Is it the hood? I'm not going there.
Germany.
At
the height of its power, the gang is said to have had between 300 to 400 members.
My girl wants
the
to go to
36 Boys took its moniker from the former Berlin postal code.
So these videos are good. Right, we're going to...
So you what? You're the 36 Boys? Oh, no, that's
hey, Baba, want some money? Before you get robbed, you don't give this shit. No, but for real, she wants to go, so, we're going to Italy, Greece, and Germany. So this is cool, like, you know. But yo, shout out Mr. Dan. I'll be tapping in with you. Let me know where to go to and shit, you know.
36. The gang fought turf wars with Nazis, skinheads, and the Warriors.
Oh, they tough.
Number 8.
They tough.
Serbian gangs in Scandinavia.
So, bro, not just one gang, all the Serbian gangs. And listen to how he says this.
Wars with Nazis, skinheads, and the warriors.
Yeah, they're veterans.
Number 8. Serbian gangs in Scandinavia.
Not just one, Serbian gangs in Scandinavia. You know what I mean? Any of them. Just any of them.
Yeah.
The Serbian gang in Scandinavia, also known as Yugo Mafia,
is
an
one
organized crime group in Sweden and Denmark. The foundations of the gang began during the mass immigration of Yugoslav guest workers to Sweden in the 1970s. Its power base is in the cities of Stockholm and Copenhagen. The Danish government labeled the Serb mafia as having a leading role in smuggling heroin into Denmark, surpassing the Albanians and Turks in the Copenhagen drug market.
What?
Besides heroin...
What? I didn't know that. Because the documentary that I watched a minute ago, go check that out. They were saying that the Albanians took over the whole European drug market. That's not what he's saying here. Let me know what's up with that.
As having a leading role in smuggling heroin into Denmark, surpassing the Albanians and Turks in the Copenhagen drug market. Besides heroin, the Serb mafia is active in trafficking large quantities of cocaine and marijuana through Sweden and Denmark.
Is all that weed?
Number 7, the British Yardies. A yardie is a slang term originally given to residents of government yard housing projects in Trenchtown, a neighborhood in West Kingston, Jamaica. When many in the Caribbean...
I'm starting on that one.
You know all those cool ass brochures you see with the Jamaican nice beaches and shit?
Yeah. Come over here.
Stay at the resort. Don't leave the area, bruh. Like, for real. I'm not being racist or anything, but if you look like my white friend here, don't go walking around there at night, my bruh. Just saying.
Caribbean community came to England to work in the 1950s. The phrase was used to describe immigrants of lower financial status.
What?
However, the term was eventually applied to gang violence that occurred in London's black community. Yardie culture consists primarily of gun crime and drug trafficking, especially marijuana and cocaine. The gang has
no real...
Oh, Top Boy, I seen that.
Oh, you see this? Yeah. So this is the name of the things. Oh, I got you. So, what's funny is they don't say what gun crime because it's everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Usually they'd say of robberies or carjacks or something like that or hold-ups and shit. No, they're just like gun crime. Yeah, just gun crime. Whatever it is. Yeah. Tick all the boxes. Oh, damn. I'm making my shit look weak as fuck.
Especially marijuana and cocaine. The gang has no real structure or central leadership.
So they just loose as fuck.
Number 6, Roma gangs. The Roma, sometimes referred to as gypsies, have been part of the Eastern European landscape for centuries. However, as more Eastern European countries have joined the EU, cities like Paris, London, and Dublin are having a hard time with the large influx of Roma, many of whom don't have jobs and are living in large tent camps on the outskirts of town. Roma were accused of committing more than...
trenches for real. Like, you ain't even got a crib. Like, they're in the trenches for real. Like, they're living in the hood, but you got a house, bro. Like, you got a house. These niggas are in the tents. Like, they camping for real, for life. Like, this homie here looks like, bro, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat whatever. Like, who's walking past? Who's walking past? I don't care. Like,
tent camps.
He gonna rob a nigga with a government patient.
Roma were accused of committing more than 1,000 crimes across France, Belgium, and Germany.
Look at the cigar.
Number 5, the French Connection, Marseille, France. Marseille has long been dubbed the Chicago of the South and the heroin city. It has a murderous history of organized crime.
Shout out to everyone from there. The 667, all of that shit. Shout out Freeze Corleone, SA22, Gazo. I'm not sure if they're from Marseille, but I know they're from France, and I know they're from the hood. So shout out.
And violent gangs, the most legendary being the French Connection. But today, Marseille is no longer the heroin processing capital of the world. The city is at the center of the cannabis trade, and a key point in the cocaine smuggling route from South America. Ongoing gang problems have made it impossible for the Mediterranean city to shed its violent gang problem in the
just that scoop that you're about to grab.
Yeah, that's all I need.
cocaine smuggling.
Yep, we got.
That'll do.
Just brush that top.
Yeah.
Route from South America.
You shuffle it.
Ongoing gang problems have made it impossible for the Mediterranean city to shed its ongoing gang problems have made.
You ain't on shit, nigga. They don't care about your
on the ground.
They don't care about your little gun, bro. Look.
Impossible for the Mediterranean city to shed its violent image.
Look at these dudes.
Number 4, the Albanians.
Yes, shout out my Albanian niggas. I didn't think that they were, bro. You know how many times I've reacted to these dudes? Like, they make music.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, they make music. And they make dope music. And for like a year, I was reacting to them just thinking they were a music group.
No, they're actual gang.
And then I reacted to a video that had nothing to do with them, bro. It was called Cocaine Kings.
Oh, yeah.
Go watch this shit. I reacted to a video called Cocaine Kings, and it was basically based on these dudes.
It's dope.
and how the music thing's like just a side hustle, you know what I mean? And they're huge. The rappers is only like fucking... The rappers is only like... That's not even a little bit of the gang, you know what I mean?
The shameless Albanians are thought to rule the East London cocaine trade with an iron fist.
They took over the UK. Bro, they took over the UK drug scene like a motherfucker. They first started off in the UK just like doing the prostitution thing. They were doing the prostitution thing. And they're running drugs for the Italians. Hey, don't forget, this all public knowledge, but I ain't no dry snitch and nothing like that. But they were doing drug runs from Colombia back to Europe for the Italian mafia. And over years, they ended up establishing themselves in Colombia. They ended up moving some there to live there.
Yeah.
And over years, those dudes, you know, they ended up being locals. And they ended up being like, bro, why are we still moving drugs for the Italians? Like, we'll do it ourselves. Like, we've been living here for years. Like, these are our niggas.
Yeah, we know these.
So they cut the Italians out, and that's how they become the biggest drug smugglers in Europe. Like, insane.
Albanians are behind increasing gang violence as they vie to leapfrog their rivals in a bloodthirsty turf war. The gang's Instagram page boasts that their gang motto is, "We are..."
Shout out Stealth. Shout out Stealth. All of them, bro. They did a dope song, Adrenalina. Well, Bassman, fuck off the hook, bro. It's one of my favorite songs in the whole of Europe.
God of the streets. Number 3, Solntsevskaya Bratva,
That
Russia.
sounds gang.
Number 3, Solntsevskaya Bratva.
I ain't fucking with no gang if I can't say your name. If I can't say your name, I ain't playing with you, bro. Like,
Russia. The Bratva began operating out of the Solntsevo district of Moscow in the 1980s. Over the years, Solntsevskaya Bratva has been linked to criminal mastermind Semyon Mogilevich as well.
If y'all in suits and ties, I ain't playing with you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're really about that. Like, you're really gonna make that phone call and get my house blown up.
They're not doing shit, they're just making that phone call, eh? Like,
Oh, they be sitting at dinner with the mayor. Them dudes just sit at dinner with the mayor, bro. And they'll make a phone call and have your house blowed up while they're at dinner with the fucking mayor, bro, and the chief of police and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's them niggas.
Well as esteemed thief Jemal Kachidze, which enhanced its reputation amongst established criminals throughout Europe. Sergei Mikhailov, the founder of Solntsevskaya Bratva, criminals throughout Europe. Sergei Mikhailov, the founder among as esteemed thief Jemal Kachidze, which enhanced its reputation amongst established criminals throughout Europe. Sergei Mikhailov, the founder of Solntsevskaya Bratva, changed tactics in the 90s and moved the gang into the banking sector.
Jesus.
Yo, we on that big money shit.
That drug shit now.
Yeah, them one that's
Going to banks. Going to banks.
Ride around in your nice fancy little Rolls Royces with all the lights all over them.
So,
you know what I mean?
We're going to rob these banks. No. We're going to run.
We'll land in the helicopter pad. You know, we'll land in the helicopter pad. Y'all niggas can pull up in the cool little Lamborghini.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, we got someone else driving. And we in the Rolls Royce.
Yeah, you go car shopping,
Yeah, I mean-
I go plane shopping.
Yeah.
This move not only allowed the Bratva to launder their money, but got
I don't even
closer
know
to powerful Russian
what kind of
oligarchs.
cars picking me up from my runway. But, you know, like, you get those dudes, bro, that don't even, their cars stay at home. They pull up on the runway and a car company picks them up.
Yeah.
Like a chauffeur company picks them up. You know what I mean? And that roll in their top of the line shit, depending on what kind of status you have as a star, that'll depend on what kind of car you're getting picked up in. So, I mean, if you're someone say like Eminem, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, nigga, they're bringing the shit.
Lambo truck.
Yeah, they're bringing that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of shit.
Today, Solntsevskaya Bratva is involved in nearly every aspect of the Russian underworld, including racketeering, money laundering, prostitution, credit card fraud, arms dealing, human trafficking, and hacking.
All that.
Fuck, everything.
Number
You should
2.
have just said they do all that.
Yeah, everything of it.
Like, because you can obviously guarantee that they're doing all the small shit that they're not mentioning, you know what I mean? Like all the little shit, like when they say drug smuggling, they're probably out there pushing weight too, you know what I mean? When all of that, like, but come on, bro.
The Pink Panthers. The Pink Panthers
Bro, if
are
you're
the
gang enough to
largest,
call your
most
gang Pink, I
successful
ain't fucking
gang of
with you.
diamond thieves in the world, credited with 370 heists worth over $500 million.
Oh, they put in their work, bro.
500 million.
Look at how many robberies they've
The
done. bro.
largest, most successful gang of diamond thieves in the world, credited with
370 diamond robberies, bro. Like robbing diamonds. Bro, doing 70 is a lot. Doing fucking three, you cracking it. Like,
370.
that's insane, bro. That's insane, bro.
70 heists worth over
That's just insane,
$500
bro.
million.
I know, like,
The gang is composed of networks
That's
of
a big
teams,
blunt, eh?
many of whom are ex-Yugoslavs with military training who fought in the Bosnian Wars. The loose group of thieves is known to combine expert planning and military discipline, but it is their daring heists that set them apart from other
smash
thieves,
and grab, motherfucker.
which earned
'Cause
them
they
the
just
nickname
don't
the
care,
Pink
bro.
Panthers. The Pink Panthers are responsible for heists in 35 countries, with specialists in everything from alarms to safe cracking to stealing cars.
you see, now to become a member of this group, you probably have to have a speciality, bro. They won't just let you in because you want to do some errands, you know what I mean? You got to be someone who's got some metalworking,
What are you good at?
welding type of shit, gas cutting, whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Hold a gun
drilling
good.
and shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Drive.
underwater drilling, like all of that kind of shit, bro. Driving, like, there's a real organized. You might think you know some organized criminals, bro, but come on, bro. Let's be honest. Not on that kind. If you do, get at me. If you do, get at me. I don't need some work.
And scram.
Number 1,
I need
the
some work, bro.
Camorra, Italy. The Camorra is a crime syndicate that originated in the Campania region of Italy in the 18th century.
Whoa,
Unlike
what?
the
In the 18th century, that's 17 something, bro. Right? So, god damn. That's insane.
Sicilian
bro.
Mafia, the Camorra doesn't have centralized leadership. The organization is said to have somewhere around 111 different clans.
God
Each
damn.
clan, like a gang, works independently of each other. The organization's influence extends to Lombardy, Piedmont, Tuscany, and Emilia-Romagna. And over the years, the group has also gained a foothold in the United Kingdom and the US.
Oh my
The
god.
Camorra is the most influential and violent faction of the Italian clans. That was all for this video. If you have any suggestions for our next video, please feel free to write us in the comments. Till next time,
We're tapping into one of your videos straight away, bruh. I got the next one right here. We weren't even meant to do.
2-for-1 special.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I was meant to do these separate, bro. But fuck.
There was 2 of us, so we might as well do 2.
I ain't starting it again. Like, fuck that.
Life in some European cities seems very beautiful, but at the same time, it is also very dangerous in some of the cities. Europe is all in. It is also very
Yo, that for real? Like, did that really happen?
Dangerous in some of the cities. Europe is all in on different cultures and nationalities. The European dark side has always had an influence all over the world. From Italy's Sicily, which gave birth to the Mafia, to Ireland, which produced the world's most notorious gangsters. European crime is always present in all parts of the world.
Facts.
Certainly also in many European cities. The European Black Hand has a lot of influence in those cities. In the video below, we have listed the top 10 dangerous European cities. Number 10, Marseille, France.
Yeah, well, this was just in the last video.
Marseille is one of Europe's most important commercial ports. Marseille is also the oldest city in France.
Is it?
However,
I didn't know that.
City.
I didn't know that.
Shit. What was it called?
Marseille. I honestly thought this was in the last video, but I honestly thought that like for some stupid reason it was Paris. You know what I mean?
However, Marseille has a serious crime problem, in part due to immigrants facing conditions of poverty. A thriving drug trade exists in the city, with various criminal organizations contributing to a high crime rate. In the last 3 years, crime has increased significantly due to the great rivalry between criminal groups and the drug trade.
Bro, let me tell you one thing, bro. This is honest facts, bro. It doesn't matter where the fuck you live in the world. 90% of crime is not committed by gang members. This is get that straight, bro. Like, you line up 10 thieves that just got caught stealing from down the street, I can guarantee you only one of them will be in a gang.
Yeah.
The other 9 just be some regular motherfuckers, you know what I mean? They're just thieves. Like, it's not a gang thing, it's a human fucking thing to steal.
That's their career.
You know, it's a human thing just to steal shit. It's not a gang thing. And, you know, fighting, domestic violence, all that shit, bro. It ain't no gang shit. Like, always remember that, bro. Not every criminal is a gang member. Not every gang member is a criminal. Remember that.
The level of violence in Marseille between
most gang members are criminals. Just say. But not all gang members are criminals, bro. I know some gang members that go work 9 to 5, come home and chill. You know what I mean? Because they did their shit when they were younger. Kind of shit, but they're OG status now, you know what I mean?
Intra-gang or inter-gang is on a different level, which makes this city a very dangerous place. Number 9, Naples, Italy.
Real?
The city of Naples has been a major tourist destination for
coming here this year. I'm not coming. I don't know about Naples, but we're going to coming to the Colosseum. So about
hundreds of years. But it is a hotbed of crime. Naples is home to the Camorra organization, a mafia group involved in a wide range of criminal activities. The city has a crime rate of 58.26. If you're a tourist, you should be careful not to show your valuables around the city because it can be dangerous for you.
Have fun there, bro.
I'm not going to
Number 8, Birmingham, United Kingdom.
I'm good dude.
Birmingham is the second largest metropolitan area in the United Kingdom and is an important cultural, social, and financial center. The city also has plenty to keep visitors entertained with museums, galleries, entertainment, and a range of other entertainment and financial center, United Kingdom, and is an important cultural, social, metropolitan area in the United Kingdom, and is an important cultural, social, and financial center. The city also has plenty to keep visitors entertained with museums, galleries, entertainment, and a range of other attractions. However, studies have shown that Birmingham's inhabitants feel at risk in the city, partly.
Yo, I ain't trying to, I'm not being stereotypical here or anything like that. But I wouldn't have thought that any of the hoods in any of the cities in Britain would have been on this list of most dangerous in Europe. Because you got places of fucking like Russia, you know, like Serbia, like
crazy places.
Romania, like, you know what I mean? Cities like that are real. I wouldn't have thought, but hey, I ain't the one doing the stats. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But yo, shout out everyone over in Birmingham. Respect. I ain't got no beef. If you see me in your streets, holler at me. I might need some green.
Due to the city's knife crime problems and high crime.
Oh, that makes
Most
sense.
visitors will be safe, provided they avoid certain areas, but it's certainly wise to be precautious.
Alright.
Number 7, Varna, Bulgaria.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking of
The
places
city
like
of
this.
Varna is known to be the main hub for Bulgarian organized crime. Some sectors of the economy, including gambling, corporate security, tourism, real estate, and professional sports, are believed to be controlled in part by business groups with links to communist-era secret services or the military. One example is the TIM Group, based in Varna. TIM is an organized crime syndicate, incorporated as a holding company based in Varna, Bulgaria. The abbreviation TIM stands for the first letters of each of the owners' first names.
Oh, shit. Yo, that's gang, bro. Like, what's the name of your gang? Well, me and my niggas that started it. Just the first letters of our names, bro. You know what I mean?
What's it spelled, Tim?
Yeah.
Number 6, Skodra, Albania. Skodra, the traditional capital of Albania, is one of Albania's most popular...
No disrespect to Albania, but Albania is the poorest country in Europe. Out of those 27 countries that we named, that we talked about, Albania is the poorest, right? And we got thousands, we got a couple thousand subscribers from Albania. I know y'all are watching this shit. Shout out my Chappelle. So yeah.
Tourist spots, and
You
is
know,
the
a couple of
country's
them from the
fourth most
comments
populous
elbows
city.
and shit like that.
Unfortunately, crime is rife, including serious crimes such as human trafficking, extortion, and drug smuggling. The city has a murder rate of around 36 per 100,000 people. Reports have suggested that...
Hold on, what? 36 per 100,000 people. Ours is like, to put that into perspective, ours is like 6.
Bit of a difference.
I'm just saying.
Just a little.
To put that into perspective, bro, ours is like 6 per 100,000. Like, 36 is insane.
Rate of around 36 per 100,000 people. Reports have suggested that there are at least 4 criminal organizations operating in the city, contributing to the high crime rate.
Yo, shout out.
Number 5, Amadora, Portugal.
Yeah, I would have thought Portugal's on it somewhere,
Crime
bro.
rates in Portugal are generally low, and most crimes are non-violent. But in Amadora, sometimes is different. There are incidents of pickpocketing, theft, and handbag snatching in popular tourist spots and on public...
They got actual gangs that have pickpocket crew.
Yeah.
They have, like, you know what I mean? They have the homeless crew, they're big.
Yeah.
They have, like, you know what I mean? And it's the biggers that actually look for the for the peeps. Yeah, and then they look at the guys, they're like, yeah, that's the one. Like, that's insane, bro. He gave me 20, bro. He gave me 20. Get that nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
Transport. These will no doubt increase as tourism increases. The drug scene is the most deadly of all because it leads to murders, contract killings, and the settling of scores between dealers. Lives are extinguished quickly and prematurely, leading to the area's increasingly notorious reputation as one of the most dangerous in Portugal.
Well, sure, got a drink.
Number 4, Catania, Italy.
Uncle Paul's in good grab a drink.
Catania is one of the largest cities.
Yo, New Zealand is Taranaki. No. Oh, fucking Taranaki, bro, straight up. If I covered that, yeah.
He's in Italy and is located on the island of Sicily. Sicily is a popular tourist destination.
Now, Sicily's where the mafia were found. That's where they come from. Like that's it, bro. Like that's still like most of Sicily. I hear this is only what I hear, bro. I don't fucking know. I don't live there. Never been there, but I hear that like 90% of Sicily is still run by the mafia, right through the police, right through the fucking government, all that shit. You know what I mean? That's just a rumor.
Nation, and Catania has made moves to attract more tourists in recent years. The city's rich history and location attract tourists, but the city's reputation for crime does not. Mafia organizations are active in the city, and suddenly some mafia action can happen. In Sicily, several other mafia and pseudo-mafia groups are in Sicily. Suddenly some mafia action can...
Yo, he really mean it too. Like, he look at his face. He's like, oh, eat this shit. Have it all, bro. I know you want lung cancer. Have the smoke, nigga.
Can happen.
Boom! Brains. Glizzy to your mouth.
In Sicily, several other mafia and pseudo-mafia groups are active.
So, which one of y'all next? Which one of y'all next? I just blew the brains out. Yeah, homie in the car park.
And the largest ones, such as the Stida in the Agrigento and Pilera Capello in Catania. The rivalry between them is sometimes very fierce and dangerous for others as well. So if you are a tourist in Catania, you better be careful. Number 3, Frankfurt, Germany.
Yo, shout out all my squad members over in Frankfurt. Damn, there's a whole bunch of yous over there. Yes,
made it on the list.
Hell yeah, bro. On the list, you know, in the top 3. And y'all telling me come here. Y'all been telling me come to Frankfurt, bro.
I'll show you the hood. Whoa, whoa.
Come over to the hood in Frankfurt. I'm like, bro, yeah, I'll come. We'll just see if I'm still coming. Let's have a look.
Frankfurt is one of the most powerful and dangerous German metropolises. The city that never sleeps with about 800,000 inhabitants.
Is that why y'all on my live streams and shit and it's like 3 in the morning for y'all over there?
Just constantly gas.
Violence, drugs, prostitution, and theft are always among the main problems. The factors that influence these phenomena the most are the large influx of immigrants and the large number of homeless. These phenomena the most.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these kicks. I see a dope pair of Air Maxes walk past in the second.
Or the large influx of immigrants and the...
Oh no, they weren't Air Maxes.
No, the big ones.
That influence these phenomena the most
I thought they were 2090s, but they weren't.
Immigrants.
Yeah, nah, I thought that was, unless she's wearing 2 different shoes, but from here that look. What's going on with the shoe game? I see a pair of New Balances right there, or Under Armour, one or the other. New Balance.
And the large number of homeless people. About 1,440 arrests are made per day, which means there is an arrest every minute. And these
what the fuck? There's an arrest every minute. What are you doing over there, bro? Chill.
Are made per day, which means there is an arrest every minute.
Oh, yeah,
and these are scary numbers for a famous city like Frankfurt.
Prison's pretty dope over there, here, dude.
Number 2, Glasgow, Scotland.
Real talk?
Glasgow is home to various gangs, and turf wars have occurred in the city, with a crime rate of 45.38. Amazingly, the homicide rate in Glasgow in 2020 accounted for 20% of all crimes committed in the whole of Scotland. In Glasgow...
What?
That's crazy, 20%
of the crimes that year were murders. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Amazingly, the homicide rate in Glasgow in 2020 accounted for 20% of all crimes committed in the whole of Scotland. In Glasgow, crime rates are still very high compared to other cities. Gang names are started to be heard that haven't been heard since the 1970s and 1980s.
Oh, shit. These dudes.
Names are started to be heard that haven't been heard since the 1970s and 1980s. The gangs that these kids' grandfathers were in. These young people who are creating problems and danger in Glasgow. Number 1, Preston, United Kingdom.
What? Preston in the UK is the most dangerous city in all of Europe. I might want to remind y'all that there's bombs dropping on Kiev. which is in Europe. I don't think that this place is safer. I don't think this is more dangerous than being in Kiev right now. When was this made?
Yeah, well, it must be recent because it's back in 2020.
It's only a month ago.
Yeah.
It's only a month ago. I don't think this nigga knows what's going on in Ukraine.
So yeah, because they got tanks and shit, like drones dropping shit.
We've been watching these niggas getting blown up in trenches with these motherfucking grenades dropping off these. Come on, bro, and they're on point. I'm just saying, good shot. Fuck Russia too. Just saying. You know what I mean? Glory to Ukraine.
Preston is the third most dangerous major town in Lancashire and is among the top 5 most dangerous overall out of Lancashire's 236 towns. The most common crimes in Preston are violence and sexual offenses, with 7,030 offenses during 2021. This is 11% higher than 2020's figure of 6,358 offenses.
Well, I think that was a dope list. I don't think that that's the most dangerous place in all of Europe. Not when you made this video, that's for damn sure. I'm telling you, there's a lot more dangerous places that you could be at, I think. Just saying. Anyway, y'all know what I ran the numbers up on this. There was 5, bro. I'm fucking stoned there. Blunt was off the hook.
That was me.
Shit, now it's time to go play some Call of Duty because this is going to take a while to download. This is going to take like fucking 45 minutes just to download. And that's without editing it. So, y'all know what up. HOODROK Entertainment for Stay safe, stay dangerous. We out. Peace.